Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rocket League video. For this one we've got an exciting video and it's the return of nothing to something. This is a series where I trade from a very cheap item to one that's much more expensive and I break down every single trade. This is also our first nothing to something since the blueprint update, which replaced crates with blueprints and replaced keys with credits. So we're going to be able to see if trading has gotten easier or more difficult since then. Now there's a few things I want to keep in mind for everyone. I trade on PC and the prices do change depending on the platform, so just keep that in mind if something looks a bit weird. Second point, I trade on my alt account and you might see my name change throughout the episodes. The reason I do that is to keep the series authentic and I don't want people doing trades just to be in the video. And the final thing to take into account is the trading websites I use. I post all my ads on Rocket League Garage. Very easy to use and I find a lot of offers there. And then our second website is RL Trades. This is where I do all my searching, looking for deals, and I also use it to price my items. I take a look at the average price people are selling the item at, take the average price people are buying the item at, and the middle value is the rough estimate for the item. Now our starting item for this series is going to be the unpainted Zombie wheels. They're a great looking wheel, fairly popular, but they only go for around 50 credits on Steam. I think if you've played a few hours in Rocket League, you can manage to pull together items worth more than 50 credits. Our goal item is going to be the titanium white Fennec, which is a very popular item right now, and on PC goes for around 3,000 credits. Now let's jump into trade number one. And with these zombies, I was looking for offers, but I was also listing one-to-one trades. You say you'll trade your item for any of these items and you want to list the ones that are slightly more in value than the zombies. Zombies are 50 credits and a lot of these cars are worth 80 to 100. We managed to get the ZSR, which is not only profit, but it's also much more popular. Now another type of trade you want to list is simply asking for offers on your item. If you're only looking for credits or you're only looking to do listed deals, you might miss out on some great offers. Now here we were actually going to get ourselves a crazy overpay of around 6 to 7 times the ZSR's value. However, I declined it for two reasons. One, I felt a little bad, but also I didn't want to speed up the series too much with a massive overpay. So instead of taking both items, the grey octane and the white thermal, I just told the trader I'll take whichever one he likes the least, and he chose the grey octane. Now the reason I think the guy was offering such a big overpay is simply because he's not a trader, doesn't know the exact values, and you can get lucky in finding people like that. Even though we're only taking one item, the grey octane is still very popular and it's worth around 300 credits, so we make some big profit here. Now I listed more one-to-one deals for that grey octane, and I wanted to focus on popular items for this series. Reason being is I just felt the popular items are going to be much quicker to trade. I'm going to be looking for items such as black market decals, titanium white cars, and other titanium white items. And so for our third deal, we managed to get one of those items, and we picked up a hexed, which is about 100 credits profit. From the hexed, we kept upgrading with one-to-one deals, and we managed to pick up an unpainted Fennec. The unpainted Fennec is probably the most popular item to trade right now, so it's definitely great to pick up. And we're looking at about 100 to 150 credits profit here. From the Fennec, we managed to get ourselves a saffron octane. I'm not too sure if this was part of the offers deal or the one-to-one, but anyway, it's still some great profit of maybe 100 credits, and painted octanes are also very popular, so that's another good thing to keep in mind. Now for our saffron octane, we got offered 280 credits as well as a green octane. I don't think this is a huge amount of profit, maybe around the realm of 50 credits, but sometimes it can be nice to break up a single item into two items. We can look for deals on our green octane, but we can also work with the credits at the same time to look for some good deals. For our next trade, we picked up a grey octane for 270 credits. We had some success with the grey octane, and I know it's a popular item, so this should be a good pickup. You don't want to have your credits just sitting in your inventory doing nothing, because in Rocket League you kind of got to spend money to make money. The next trade is for that green octane, and we got offered a nice overpay. Also did a bit of haggling in this one, which is something you should always try to do because it can oftentimes increase your profits. Now our green octane is worth around 350 credits, maybe even 400. In this deal we got 230 credits. We got a crimson toon sketch, which I think is about 150. We got a black MDGA decal for the Dominus. There's not too many people buying these, but I think I can get about 150 credits for it. And then finally some lime septum wheels, which should be around 40 to 50 credits. If we tally everything up, we are looking at about 150 to 200 credits overpay. However, something we have to keep in mind is we did break one item into several items. Gives us more items to work with, but just be careful that you don't run into a problem where you've flooded your inventory with tens or hundreds of items. For our next deal, we sold the Crimson Toon sketch for 150 credits. It was a bit quicker than I expected, and whenever that's the case when you're selling an item, it might mean that you sold it a bit too low. Maybe I should have looked for 200 credits, but I still feel okay only getting 150. For the next deal, I just bought a Dominus GT for 80 credits. Dominus GT is quite popular, and I think we can find some good trades for it. I also made sure to buy the item at a price other people were buying it at, so that if we don't find any deals, we can sell the Dominus GT back for 80 credits, and we don't make ourselves a loss. The next trade is for the Grey Octane, and I had the same sort of one-to-one deal as I had earlier. This time we're picking up the Titanium White Proton, perhaps the least popular item from that list. However, it's still some good profit of around 50 to 100 credits. Now just after I completed this deal for the Grey Octane, another person added me for a profitable deal. So I just asked them to wait about 5 minutes so I could quickly buy another Grey Octane at 300 credits. If you ever need to buy an item for a deal, just make sure not to buy it at a crazy expensive price. If the person you want to trade with bails on you, you don't want to be stuck making a 100 credit loss. However, the guy stuck to his end of the deal, and we make some big profit in this trade. We've got the Titanium White Cyclone, which should be 200 to 250 credits profit. And for the final trade in today's video, we're selling that Titanium White Cyclone for 520 credits. It's a fairly standard price, so I'm okay with this deal. So if we recap today's episode, we started off with the unpainted Zomba wheels at around 50 credits, and in just 14 trades we made some pretty good profit. We've got the 530 credits, we've got that Titanium White Proton, which is maybe 400, we've got a Dominus GT, which is maybe 100, the Dominus MDGA decal in black for 150, and the Lime Septums at around 40 to 50. You total everything up, and that's 1,200 credits, and it's a very good start for episode 1. Going to be looking to sell those smaller items, buy something big, do some one-to-one deals, as we move closer to the white Fennec. And that's a wrap for today's video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I might be able to help you, or maybe some of the other traders will. And also, if you guys are enjoying these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's all from me, my friends, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.